Okay, so Ramesh, I'd like to start with a little introduction about myself, the organization, and the process that we follow. So my name is Mohammed Asim
Okay.
Siddiqui. I lead the talent acquisition team over here at Horizon Technologies. So we are a BPO service provider. We have clientele across the US, and, and Canada as well, and they all belong to different industries. So there is no specific or
Mm-hmm.
strategic technology that we work on. So our requirements can vary from as simple as customer support agent to highly technical roles like software engineers and so on and so forth. So I also have on this call
Mm-hmm.
is Bushra, who takes care of the requirements such as sales, customer support, business development, and so on and so forth. So, which is why I wanted to
Okay.
have her on this call as well. So, she will be on point, like what you're capable in and what you can bring to the table for the multiple positions that we have. So,
All right.
currently, as relevant to your skill set, what I have seen in your resume, the positions we have are, we have a sales representative positions, we have business development executive, and a lead generation position as well. But since your resume speaks only about the title and the organization that you're currently working on, I'm not really sure, what your day-to-day task and responsibilities are. Just let me know whenever you're not able to hear me. I guess now is the time. Hello.
I guess she has lost the connection.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So as I was previously discussing, we have your resume, but the copy that I have speaks only about the title that you currently have and previously had and the organizations that you have worked for. So we don't have a brief or basic understanding of what your roles and responsibilities are. So the positions we have currently open are relevant to sales and business development and lead generation. So we wanted to have a
Mm-hmm.
better understanding from you where you stand, what you carry as an experience, and what your day-to-day tasks currently are and has been in the past, so we can align
Mm-hmm.
properly with the positions that we have. So please tell me now.
Okay. So right now I'm working at Omega Software Labs. Basically, I got hired as an upseller as well as business development executive. So what I'm doing right now over here is I am basically dealing with international clients all over US and Canada. And we are working basically in design domain. So I'm dealing with all the things like websites, logos, and all things relevant to that, like marketing and other things. So I am basically kind of leading the team over here because I have like two more people with me, a project manager and two more upsellers, and we work as a team kind of, and we just develop strategies as to how we can get more sales and things like that.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
your resume says that you have quite recently joined there, like in March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
So what is making you switch from this place to another?
Actually, the place that I'm working right now, they are having some issues with their investors, so they are kind of closing off their design domain
Oh,
and they're only continuing their ebooks domain. So that is why I'm looking for other opportunities.
so they're not planning to switch you from one domain to another?
They were, but the pay scale they were offering, I mean, over here right now where I'm working, I've got a kind of nice pay scale and a lot of benefits, but their ebook domain is not that well established, you can say, and it is very far. It's in DHA, so I cannot commute over here
Oh,
because right now they have provided me a company maintained car because I have a high target over here, and I am working on a good pay scale because I have experience in this domain, but not in the ebooks, obviously. So I'll
okay.
have to start from scratch, and I have to learn all the things about ebooks and things like that. So I don't have any experience in
Okay. And the place that you were working before that with V8 Digital Solutions,
that.
you also worked there for a short period of time, like from October of last year to March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason for that short term?
Uh, I was not able to manage the time with them, I can say,
Which was?
because I joined the university and I was doing MBA, and I had to work on the weekends as well. So I was not able to work on the weekends since I had classes. So
So are
we tried to manage it, but
Mhm. Are you done with your studies now?
no, I'm doing MBA, but on the weekend.
Okay, but V8 Digital Solutions were also requiring you to work on weekends as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what were their timings at V8 Digitals?
It was 7 to 4.
7 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that was also on site?
Yeah.
Okay, and where is Omega Software located at? You said defense, right?
No, the other branch where they are doing ebooks is in defense, but right now where I'm working, it's on Shara FSL. Have you seen the KFC on Nursery?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, just besides that.
Okay, and what are the timings over there, Omega?
Um, yeah, over here my timings are 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.
And that is an on-site role, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All right, and your resume says that you reside somewhere in Gulshan Iqbal, Block 1.
yeah,
Okay, so it's safe to say that you're okay working on-site in a night shift, correct?
yeah, I am.
Perfect. I cannot remember the last time we spoke if these were the same circumstances or not, but I just wanted to confirm that now you are okay with an on-site role because some of the roles that we have, the clients for that role they allow remote working, like you can work from home as well. But some of the clients they require someone who can come on site in the office, although it still be a remote role because the clients are based in US, but
Mm-hmm.
they want someone who can come to the office, the designated place with a designated working environment, space, and all the connection is secure. uh, so I just wanted to have a clear and better understanding where you stand. Okay, so in terms of next opportunity, what exactly are you looking for?
I am looking forward to you can say continue the same domain. I mean, I am right now working in sales, so I am looking forward to continue in that domain because I've been working in a sales domain for like a year and a half almost,
Mhm.
or almost 2 years. I mean, in 2 months it would be 2 years, but I want to work in the same domain right now and in the same roles, I can say.
Okay, okay. And in order for you to stay in any organization for a longer period of time, like
Hmm.
let's say for at least a year's time, what is the key factor for you to do that?
Um, as long as I am able to manage the time because at the time of coming in VA digital technologies, they didn't tell me that I'm gonna have to work on the weekends. So for for the first few months they weren't asking for it, but then since January they started making us work on the weekend as well. And I had university, I wasn't able to manage the timings. Obviously we had to commute, and on Saturdays and Sundays there was no van services, so I had to manage at night all by myself, and that was a really hard part for me for quite some time. But that is why I switched, and over here the office is getting closed. It is kind of the thing that I am unable to do anything about.
So that's with Omega. You said that the domain is closing up,
Mm-hmm.
right? But besides the domain being closing up, there is no other issue for you to move, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were okay. I mean, I was really enjoying working with them because they were allowing me a lot of things. I sometimes had a class. I mean, sometimes I had an extra class over the weekdays, and they allowed me to come in late, and they were very flexible with me. But they are having these issues. They cannot manage, right?
So have you discussed with anyone within the organization that you may be leaving because of that?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, they had a meeting with us and they told us that if we want to switch to the ebooks domain, they do have a few openings over there and we can switch. But if we want, we can start looking up for another job. So, they might be closing up till February. So,
Okay.
that is why I was looking forward. They had a, meeting with the whole team.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As far as any sales related online tools that are available in the market, are you familiar with any of those?
What kind of tools are you talking?
Like, for example, Zoom Info is one of the tools to extract clients' data. Do you,
Uh, I haven't worked with any
okay.
because our most of our work is basically over calls, and then we sometimes we get into the Zoom meetings and Google Meets because in the design domain there isn't much to show to the clients as far as sales is concerned, because uh there are two parts of sales in that, front sales, and then the front sales executives, they tell all about the work that's going to be done, and then we are basically managing their projects, and then upselling them more products or more features for the websites or for logo and things like that. So most of our communication is over a call, and sometimes some clients like to hop on a G Meet or a Zoom meeting to get further understanding.
Okay. And who provides that client's data to you?
Yeah, we are provided with that client's data.
Who does that? Do you do yourself or someone else in the company does that?
Someone else. Actually, we do in my previous organizations. We generated leads from Meta in VA Digital Solutions, and then in this Omega Software Labs, we get leads from Bark and Thumbtack. So we get paid leads and we get unpaid leads as well.
And who generate those leads? Do you do them yourself or someone else in the organization used to do that?
Someone else. They have other people for lead generation. Yeah.
Okay. So are you familiar with the lead generation processes?
I have no idea about it.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna say
How do
that I
you
know.
feel about lead generation?
Uh, I think I can do it. I mean, if you are generating leads on Google, on Meta, or any other platforms, I mean, if right tools are provided to me, I think I can do it. Because
Okay.
I've done it in IBEX. You can say we have generated leads, things like that. So I have kind of an idea as to how you can do it, but I haven't done it in the previous two organizations.
Okay. Okay. And the market, you said that you are currently and previously worked in the US market as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you know about remote staffing?
Remote staffing.
Right. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to have
Yeah.
an understanding of yours. What do you understand
Yeah.
by that?
I mean, with the name that with remote staffing, you can say people who can work from their home, from any part of the world, and they are connected to you through digital apps like Facebook, Instagram, or Zoom meeting, or any other platform that a company like to use. So
Okay.
I think.
The reason I asked because one of the positions we have for lead generation
Mhm.
specifically, uh, so that client is into remote staffing. I mean, that's a remote staffing industry. So
Mhm.
they tap the clients that are based either in US or Canada, and they pitch them the remote staffing model in which
Okay.
the client give us the requirement and we hire the resources here in Pakistan and deploy their services to whoever the client is and wherever they are, either in US or Canada. So
Oh, all
just to
right.
give you a nutshell, a brief example of what you may be looking at. So what do you
Okay.
feel and how do you take all of this?
Yeah, I think I can do it. I mean, I think that I do have a good communication skills, and I think I can connect to people and connect them to the clients as well. And I am pretty good in client communication, so I think I can do it.
Okay, okay. So as far as finding the resource is concerned, that will not be part of your job description, but your job would
Hmm.
be to get enough leads, get them finalized, and make sure that they are onboarded to provide, with to sign us with the role that they provided with the job description, and then we take it from over there. Uh,
Okay.
right. Okay, so if all goes well, you will be following either CST or EST time zone. I'm sure you are familiar with that. And
Mm-hmm.
this will be an on-site role. And yeah, the last thing just wanted to cover is what would be the compensation that you'd be looking for? Keep in mind that we do not provide pick and drop at the moment.
Okay. So you guys do not provide pick and drop
We do not
at the
have
night shift?
any, I mean, there are a few females that works at night and we arrange a, pick and drop services to them, but we don't own that services. So
Okay.
we
So
manage,
you
we just connect the two dots. Okay, here is the vendor, here is the, the person who will be taking the services, and that's it.
all right. And do you guys pay for the transportation, or do we have to manage that on our own?
You have to manage it. Like I said, you have to manage everything. We just,
Okay. I
introduce.
just wanted to be clear.
Okay.
Okay. So in my last company, I am getting 200K.
Okay.
That is, irrespective of the target. And if I score something above the target, my target over here is $7,000. And if I, you know, make something above that, then there are more compensation incentives, you can say. So that is the salary that I'm leaving the company on, and they have provided me with the company maintained car as well.
Mhm.
So I'm looking for the same pay scale. I'm guessing if I have to manage the transportation all by myself.
So around 200 or 200.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
200. Yeah, because I will be managing the transportation, and that's gonna cost me around a lot because at the night shifts it's.
Of course. Of course. And let's say, hypothetically speaking, if this client or any other client that we have the similar position with, they offer you a remote role, would the
Mm-hmm.
compensation remains the same, or would you, consider something less?
Yeah, if it's a remote position, then I can consider something less because I stated this exact salary to along with the management of transportation, things like that. You cannot rely on them completely. You have to manage sometimes on your own as well. So I'm just giving you an approximate pay scale. But if it's a remote job, then I think the pay scale can be for to around 160 or 150. I'd be okay to work in a remote job, in that pay scale. But if I'm coming on my own and if it's an on-site job, then I would need to.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, Ramesh, do you have any questions for us at this time?
Can you give me a brief as to what kind of services you guys provide, and um, what are you expecting from me in terms of this role if I get it? I mean.
Okay. So as I initially discussed with you that, we have multiple
Mhm.
clients, and some of those clients have similar roles, which is, relevant to your skill set, which is sales, business development, lead generation, and so on
Mhm.
and so forth. So specifically for business development and lead generation, so the client for that role is basically us. So we are into remote staffing model and industry. We belong to that. So you'll be working directly for us, not for any specific client, but
Okay.
under the different domain, under a different name. So the domain name registered in the US is called .com sourcing, and the one here in Pakistan is Horizon Tech. So you will be
Okay.
part of the .com sourcing employment, detail and everything, and you'll be providing services to Horizon Tech, which is also us. But just to give you a better understanding, what is it? So remote staffing is the name of the game. You will be connecting or gathering the leads of all those companies, or the top leaders of those companies who are looking to outsource their services to outside of the US, anywhere in the world, preferably here in Pakistan, since we are based here. Uh, and get the deal done. Once the deal is done, then it's handed over to the talent acquisition team, which is us, and we find the right resource and we submit them and so on and so forth. But just to give you a basic understanding of what you may be getting into. The other part where the sales role is concerned, I think previously when we connected before, we were considering you for one of our other client, which is called Beyond LED. So they are into
Mm-hmm.
industrial lightings. Yeah, so they are based in Atlanta, Georgia. They have warehouses across the US, and they have different products, not just lightings. So they're looking to hire a sales representative that can, do the sales basically. The leads are provided to them, and they just do cold callings, and warm callings, and so on and so forth. So yeah, these are the two different area that we may be looking to get you updated on it. All right.
All right.
Anything else that you'd like to discuss or have any concerns, questions?
Not yet. Do you guys want me to work on the weekends?
No, absolutely not. So you'll be working specifically or solely for a US market, and you'll be following the US calendar, of course. No Pakistani calendar holidays will be given. So unfortunately or fortunately, US or any Western market is closed during the weekend. So no, you will not be working on it.
Just wanted to confirm it because I do have classes on Saturday and Sunday. That is why I opted for a weekend program, so I can manage the
Of course.
work and university alongside. And one more question: when can I expect to hear back from?
Okay. So we will be sharing your profile, which is why I wanted to record this call. We will be sharing your profile along with our notes with the client and the management. And based on that, they will make a decision on how to move forward and if they are considering your profile or not. Either me
All
or
right.
Krista will be connecting with you for the next steps, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to also confirm if all goes well and we offer you a remote role, what kind of equipments that you have in home apart from the working space?
I do have a laptop. I will need to get headsets, obviously, because right now I'm using the headsets that I got from work.
Yep.
But I will be just needing the headsets, and I'm guessing that's about it because I do have generators. So if there is any electricity issues, because we live in Pakistan, so I do have that managed.
All right. A couple of things I just wanted to discuss with you. If all goes well towards the end and we do make an offer to you, there are a couple of clauses that are mentioned in our employment agreement that we discussed before.
Mm-hmm.
So there are no surprises towards the end. So one of the clause is called the commitment clause, which basically means that once you start, we expect you to stay with us for at least 1 year. That's basically a commitment between an employer and an employee that you will stick around for at least 1 year. All right. Second is exclusivity, which basically means while working with us, you will not be engaging anywhere else like a part-time freelancing or anything like that.
Mhm.
All right. Uh, we offer Provident Fund as part of our benefits plan. Do you understand how that works?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So 5% will be your contribution. The same amount will be from the employer side. Altogether, they'll be investing in a Sharia compliant agency. They'll keep on adding up until the time you leave, which has to be after a year's time. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it from our side at this time. Ramesh, if you don't have any further questions, we'll be wrapping this up. As soon as we hear
Yeah,
anything
sure.
back, either from the client or the management, obviously you'll be the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll take it from over there. All right.
All right. Thanks so much for your time.
You're very welcome. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.
You too, sir. Thanks so much. Allah Hafiz.